Matt, good to see you. How are you doing today?
Jason, doing as good as I can be, brother. How are you?
I'm doing good. Where in the world are you right now?
I'm in Barcelona.
Sounds tough. Life sounds tough for you right now.
It's not too the toughest thing that I have to decide is what I want to do every day, whether it's going to the beach or going to historical monuments. So
Wow.
it's tough.
That sounds like a fantastic place to be. So what would you like coaching on today? What should we talk about?
So I've got some big plans coming back. Coming back to the States. I've been international for about 2 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, I was kind of coasting. I hit financial freedom, was relaxed, sitting into that. And now I've got these goals coming back where I just upped them. Actually, I want to add $10,000 of passive income to my net by the end of the year. I want to buy 12 properties, and I want to make over $200,000 on wholesale fees.
Okay.
And right now, I mean, maybe the most direct thing we could take a look at is I have a $4.5 million portfolio, 43 units, almost under contract, about to be signed, and hopefully about to be signed. And
Okay.
that's where I'm at.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like you got quite a few opportunities. You sound pretty clear. So what specifically do you want coaching on?
I think I'm sitting in the mindset of, I'm not this guy that does these big deals, and I'm trying to work out of that. I want to be the guy that does huge deals. Next year, I want to do over 100. I want to buy over $100 million of real estate next year.
Okay. Say that again. I'm not the guy that does big deals.
Big deal, like these huge deals. The biggest deal I've done so far is a $1.25 million deal.
Okay. Say that one more time. I'm not the guy that does what?
I'm not the guy that does big deals.
How does that feel?
Not good. I don't like saying that.
Okay, so let's change that. Right now, for whatever reason, you have that belief in your head. Okay, It's not good. It's not bad. It just is. Right. So let's not have any more emotion about it than we need to, but let's just change it. Okay. So let's dig in a little bit more to see if there's something else there. So why are you not the guy that does big deals?
I just haven't gone into anything bigger yet. And I guess my capital was a limiter at one point. I brought people in to get these a little bit bigger deals done. And I guess the only reason I'm not the guy that does them is because I haven't done them.
Okay. So notice there's nothing else there, right? We didn't find something else. You actually had to think for a while, because sometimes we have a limiting belief that is really not the core limiting belief. There's usually sometimes there's something underneath it. So the reason why I asked the question, why, is to figure out if the statement, I'm not the guy that does big deals, is the actual root limiting belief. Right? At some point in your life, that belief was serving you positively. And you and all of the success you've created with your properties, with the passive income you already have, with your $4.5 million portfolio, you got to that portfolio by doing smaller deals. And that served you well. And there's nothing wrong with that. So now that belief is the roadblock. So we need to shift that. Okay. So do you want to change that belief?
Let's change it.
Okay. What do you want to change that belief to?
I am someone that other people look to I am someone that does $100 million deals, and other people are confident in investing with me in these big deals. And I can easily close these deals, have no issues financially on doing that.
Okay. We'll get close to that because some of that we can control. Some of it we can't. We don't want to make any limitations. But that's good. So repeat after me. I take full ownership of my life and everything in it.
I take full ownership of my life and everything in it.
This old belief.
I'm
not the guy that does big deals.
I'm not the guy that does big deals.
Is my belief. I created it. I take full ownership of it.
And
I release it now. One more breath. This new belief. I'm not the guy that does big deals. Choose to believe it 100%.
I choose to believe it 100%.
I take ownership of anything contradictory to this.
And I
release it. Because I'm the guy that does all kinds of deals. Small deals. Medium deals. Large deals. Extra large deals. Super huge large deals. Because I know a deal is a deal. And I'm not afraid of commas. That is a fact. I believe that 100%. Okay. So how you feel now?
I feel good. I feel like I want to go grab one of these, one of these big deals. And like the first thing that pops up for me is like, all right, you can go get these deals. You can get these done. But where are you going to go find these monstrous deals? That's like the first thing that came up. Like now I just saw it. Like I know I can do that. I know I can get these done. I could find the money. I could get all that done. Where do I find the big deals? That's what popped up for me.
Okay. Let's expand the new mindset even more. Okay. Repeat after me. I take full ownership of my life and everything in it.
I take full ownership of my life and everything in it.
And I take ownership of my reality. Where finding big deals is easy. Because big deals are just deals. I find big deals just like I find small ones.
I
put in the work. I find deals. Some are big. Some are small. Finding deals before hasn't been a problem. So I'm not going to make it a problem now. That is a fact. I believe this 100%. I take ownership of anything contradictory to this and I release it now. So, how's that?
Feels good. Yeah, And like just right when doing that, it popped into my head that was like, like literally all you have to do is go and make friends with the brokers that are doing these big deals, and they'll bring you these big deals. Like,
Simple.
simple.
Yeah. Super simple.
Right.
Coaching's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's good. Man, you just need to expand the mindset to where it's everything is possible as long as you believe in that you can do it, and then it shows up.
Yeah. So, anything else?
I think I have, and this is a little bit of a separate topic, but my initial goal, and I literally just changed this last night, 2 nights ago, was I wanted $5,000 of passive income this year, and I haven't even bought a property yet. I'm just gearing up to buy this $4 million portfolio.
Yeah.
I wanted $5,000, and now my goal is $10,000 for the year. And I'm like, I mean, I feel it's possible, but it's like I don't know how I'm gonna do it or what's gonna get me there. And I don't know if I need to know what's gonna get me there, but I just feel I think there's some doubt there that I can pull it off. But on the other hand, like there isn't any doubt that I can pull it off. I'm just mixed up on that goal right now.
The goal of creating 10,000 in passive income by the end of 10,000 additional passive income by the end of the year. Okay.
Right. Per month. Yep.
So what do you want?
As in what will?
Well, let me rephrase that. So you said I have a target that is $10,000 in passive income by the end of the year, and I'm mixed up on that.
Right.
What do you want coaching on about that? Because that's your situation.
I want to feel solid and locked in on that. And I guess you just saying that I said I feel mixed up on that. I want to feel solid with that goal. Like that is my goal. Because I could write it down on paper and say that this is what I want to do. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, me writing it down on paper is just me writing it down on paper. I think it's all in here. It's what I feel. I would like to feel solid. Like that is actually what I am pursuing. And that is what we're sticking to. We want that. And then like in my head, I'm like, is that playing too small? Because I felt that 5K was playing too small. Now I'm, I want to feel solid on that goal.
How much passive income do you have now monthly?
$7,000.
Okay. How did you do that?
Buying small properties.
Now, did you start out with a goal of getting $7,000 a month in passive income, or did you just start taking action or something like that?
Started with a goal of $5,000 in passive income.
Okay. So is your goal to get to 17 or to get to 10?
My goal is 17.
Okay.
So an extra 10.
Okay. Is that goal creating stress for you or flow?
Flow.
Are you sure? Doesn't sound like it.
I think there's a bit of resistance to it. So the backstory behind that goal is like I got to my $7,000 and I started doing all this traveling, like Paris and just all through Europe, and the money's fine to pay for me, but I had a friend come out and visit. We went out to eat. I was buying all the lunches and stuff like that, dinners. they offered to pay, and I'm probably just going to end up paying for it all. But I see that number now, that if I had 15 grand, 17 grand a month passive income, I could bring my friends out here, pay for my friends, travel the world, and bring them out with me. And that's what I'm shooting for with that goal. So maybe it's the ability to be able to do that with my passive income. Maybe that's what it is, or maybe it's just the number. I think they go hand in hand.
Well, for whatever reason you want, that target is fine, right? Traveling with friends, whatever that is, that's absolutely fine, right? If you think about focusing on $5,000 in the next 6 months of passive income, how does that feel?
Tough. Like, how are you going to pull that off so quick?
Well, how did you get 7?
Buying small real estate. Buying small multifamily real estate.
Okay. So what about getting 3 grand?
2.5 years.
What about, would you take 10 grand in passive income in the next 2 years?
I would. It wouldn't. Yeah. I would take in the next 2 years. Yeah.
So what if you aimed at the target of generating 10,000 in passive income in a 12-month period?
Right.
Say that out loud. I'm going to generate $10,000 in monthly passive income.
$10,000 in monthly passive income
in a 12-month period. How does that feel?
It feels better. And it feels like I'm not putting a deadline on like when this needs to be done. And there is a timeline, but it's not a timeline. It feels good. And I know it's doable, especially if I keep leveling up to bigger and bigger deals.
So are you noticing that the previous target with the time frame was actually creating stress and misalignment?
Yeah.
Now, where if we change the time frame from the next 12 months, home office today. Hey, buddy, stay over there. I'm almost done, okay? That's ace. So if you focus on 10K in passive income in the next 12 months, stress. If I focus on generating $10,000 in passive income in a 12-month window, stress goes away. Because you're going into the unknown right now, right? As in, you don't know how to do this. Now, you understand the pieces of it, but you got to find the deals in the process. So from right now, which exact deals, it's unknown, right? So when we're going into the unknown, when you put time frames on goals in the unknown, it usually creates stress. When you'll be far better off hitting the result in the initial in the time period you want by just not having a time frame on it, because it keeps you more open. Because that 12-month window of generating 10 grand a month could start in 30 days.
Right. Yeah, I see that. So it just get solid on the fact that like, I know this can get done in 12 months, and it's possible. I don't know the pieces. It's possible to do it in 12 months. What 12 months it happens in, I don't really know.
Yeah.
But I know I can do that. Yeah. That feels good. And it takes away that timeline stress. Yeah.
Yes. And which actually is the faster way to hit it anyway. So it's like, the more we can, now if it's in the known and you know exactly how to do it and you know the houses and you know the buyers, then you can actually map it out. But when you go in the unknown, we want to be open, because openness in the unknown makes it happen faster.
Right.
But he's breathing.
Yeah, man, that feels better. It takes a load off my shoulders almost. I feel lighter.
Okay. All right. You sound good. Are you good?
I'm good.
All right, man. Great to connect today. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Jason.
Did you learn something from that? Did you notice? Did you see how powerful coaching is and how coaching can help change your mindset and move you from resistance and flow? Because if you're feeling resistance, you're not aimed at the target. And if you're not aimed at the target, you're literally wasting time. If you're pointed in the wrong direction, it doesn't matter how hard you work or how long you work for. If you are pointed in the wrong direction, you will never hit the target. To get your own experience of coaching, go to freeintrosession.com and my team will walk you through a 20-minute goal setting session to help you get clarity on the impossible target you should be aimed at. Until next week, when we continue this dive into the evolution of human greatness, I'm Jason Drees with Jason Drees Coaching. I will see you then. Take care.